Acupuncture always in the past was considered an adjunct therapy, something you would add on, but it really isn't looked at that way anymore. There's so much emerging evidence for acupuncture that it can really be a standalone therapy. A recent case that I had come in was a dog that had been seen at an emergency service after it had suffered a fall, became completely paralyzed in the back end. And as a result of that, the emergency veterinarian said, you have to get surgery, it has to be now, or your dog's going to have to get put to sleep because it will die anyway. This happened on a Friday evening at the emergency service. They called me Saturday morning, they brought the dog in. We did an acupuncture treatment and some physical therapy on the dog. At the end of that treatment, we got a tail wag out of the dog. We had them come back Monday. We did another acupuncture treatment and some physical therapy. By the time the dog went home, it was able to place its feet under itself with support from us. At the end of 2 weeks, the dog is now running around. Now, it's not 100%, but this dog isn't euthanized either. It may get to be 100%, that remains to be seen, but sometimes that's enough. I guess the message that I want people to think about with acupuncture is there are alternatives to conventional Western medicine and alternatives that work. I think acupuncture is a great way to set your clinic apart from other clinics. And this is my thinking. Anyone with money can go out and buy a shockwave unit. Anyone with money can buy an underwater treadmill. Anyone with money can buy a laser unit. But it takes commitment and sweat to learn how to learn acupuncture. The time is very involved, and it's not something that anyone else can easily pick up. So if you need to set your practice apart, this is a really good way to do it. For me, it's been a very, very good source of income and referrals and new patients that have just found me. As a result of me having an acupuncture practice, I've already been interviewed twice by local television stations, and this has helped my general practice as well. There's some compliance issues with some clients. There are some clients that will think that you're nuts for doing this or a quack, but I have a brochure that I've made up and it explains the science behind acupuncture. And I give this out to everyone, but especially the skeptics, make sure they have it and ask them to read through it. And I tell them, let's give it a couple of sessions and see. And if it's not working, we won't do it. Well, in 90% of the cases it's working, so most of those clients stay on to be lifelong acupuncture patients.